Hi friends, it's Jack again, and today's topic is awakening compassion. In my lifetime, there has never been a greater need for compassion than right now. But at the same time, since World War II, compassion has been declining in most cultures because cultures are focusing on the individual and not the community. There's a really good book about that topic. It's called The Second Mountain by David Brooks. You might want to check that out. We view most people not by their generosity or their kindness or their honesty. More typically, we look at what's their career status. How wealthy are they? How famous are they? How good looking are they? What age are they? And most unfortunately, what is their skin color and ethnicity? Our cultures are more based on the individual's desires and status. These are more ego-based, and so that the meaning of compassion has even become less than it should be, because compassion is considered to be situational, and actually true compassion, like love, is all or nothing. Either we have compassion or we don't. And so if I have compassion for this person but not that person, it's not real compassion. And often that's a kind of compassion that can be giving compassion because I want to get something. So that is really not true compassion. Now, most of our religious, moral, and philosophical traditions, they all originated with true compassion and love. That was the basis of all of them. But over time, the ego influence came in, and they got watered down, and there was a lot of judgment that came in, and certainly situational compassion. Just look at the world. It's all too obvious. And for what we're dealing with today in the world, that's not enough. We need true compassion, because we're dealing with institutional racism and greed, and these will never be solved unless we find compassion for all people and all of life. Now, there are many ways you can find to awaken compassion, and so find what works for you. I'm going to share what I found really, really effective and powerful, and it's from the Buddhist tradition. Now, in the Buddhist tradition, compassion practice is called Tonglen. But before we're ready to practice compassion, we have to awaken it. And that's what I'm going to talk a little more about today. Under the Buddhist practice of awakening, there's 6 techniques. The first one, and the one I really like the best, is called loving kindness unseating the spring. The other ones are considering yourself the same as others, exchanging yourself for others, using a friend to generate compassion, learning how to meditate on compassion, and learning how to direct compassion. Going back to loving kindness. Loving kindness can be very powerful, and it's based on doing this often till one becomes more and more compassionate. And here's how it works. Imagine sometime in your life when somebody loved you unconditionally, and it really moved you. Maybe you were a child, maybe you weren't. But then reimagine that experience. Really feel it. See it and feel it. And when you do that, your heart will open, and you will feel tremendous gratitude and love for that person. And you will know in that moment, that experience told you, and you could feel it, that in that moment, by that person, you knew you were worthy of love, because you got it. And you felt it totally. So hold on to that feeling of being worthy, of being loved in that experience. Now take that experience and allow your love to pour out of you, first to that person in gratitude, and then to your closest people in your life, and then other friends and colleagues. After that, expand it out to those who maybe you have trouble with or even consider an enemy, and then out to all sentient beings. And if you do this on a regular, committed basis, I guarantee it will change you, and it will change the way you look at the world. That's the main part of what I have today, and again, next time I'll go over the other 5 briefly. So it's really important to think about how to apply that. I hope you found this valuable. If you did, please share and give me feedback. Check out my website, caterpillareffect.com, because it has written material on all the things I say. And you can also subscribe to this channel, and if you do that, please click the bell so you'll know when a new one comes out. So that's it for today. Stay well, keep your heart open, and give a little compassion to somebody today. Take care.